And hello, YouTube community. I think I have to set it 3 times because I wasn't sure when it actually started recording. And this is how my videos are going to be. I'm going to tell you, it's just going to be just a comedy of errors. So, my name is Eddie, and this is an introduction video. Figured I will start doing this on my ride home because this is literally the most time during my day where I sit and do nothing. I normally listen to audiobooks or podcasts. For about the last year, I've been listening to audiobooks because I am an audiobook narrator. I got into audiobook narrating, I guess it was about 2 years ago. Met a guy online on one of these online board gaming sites, which I guess is another topic I'll have to go into. And I found that he was an audiobook narrator, so I really started bugging him on, how did he get into it. And he directed me to a site, and I started learning about it. And I set up my first home studio, which was basically a plastic square bucket, is the best I can describe it, that had audio foam, the acoustic foam, glued onto the inside, and I stuck the microphone right into that bucket. And if it sounds like, the description of it sounds like I was speaking into a box, trust me, the first 2 books that I recorded sounded like I was speaking in a box. I got smart after that and created my own kind of do-it-yourself home studio with PVC pipe and really heavy moving blankets. They were really actually called acoustic blankets. And that worked out for a while, and then I saw on Craigslist an actual recording booth, and a soundproof or sound dampened booth that the professionals use for a really good price. And the dude who was selling it was in Virginia, and he offered me free shipping. He basically took it apart at his house and put it on in a U-Haul truck and brought it up to my house and put it together for no extra cost. I got it for like $1,800, which was a steal. And I've been narrating books since then. I narrate very slowly, probably 1 book every 3 months because I work full-time as well. I also, I work full-time for a company called Oceaneering. I don't feel like I have to keep that a secret because it's on my Facebook profile too. I'll probably regret saying that. But I develop software for various customers, both private and government. Mostly software control systems for robots, which is kind of cool. You would think it'd be kind of cool, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass, especially when things go wrong. It's kind of terrifying, especially when you're out at sea and you're trying to troubleshoot stuff. Let's see, what else? I just got into smoking pipes, which is the whole purpose of this video. I just want to say that the inspiration for making this video was done by the bearded Welshman, John Williams. I don't think I would have even considered starting making a video until I actually started watching your videos, John. So I just want to say thank you. And also George Bruno, who I found John Williams, the bearded Welshman, through. George Bruno is the Sultan of Silver. He goes by Gray Bailey on YouTube. And he had an episode where he actually sat down with the bearded Welshman, John Williams, and they smoked a pipe together. And so that led me to John's channel, and I've been watching John's channel ever since, and I love it. Oh man, look at this traffic. Talked about my job, I've talked about audiobooks. I could talk about pipes since I'm in the, I hope to be, I aspire to be in the YTPC. Let's see, it started last year, Christmas time. My middle daughter had asked for a pipe, which I thought was very unusual because females don't usually smoke pipes, but because her boyfriend was smoking cigarettes outside and she wanted something to smoke with him. So I obliged her. I bought her this cute little white church warden. I didn't know it was a church warden at the time. I just knew it was a little dainty pipe with a long stem, and I thought it was adorable and very feminine, so I bought it for her. My youngest daughter, who had come up and talked to me about what my middle daughter wanted for Christmas, the pipe, I guess I got a little excited about a pipe. So I'm getting confused. My youngest daughter got the idea to get me a pipe for Christmas. So we all got pipes. So it was like a pipe Christmas. So she bought me a starter kit, a Joyo Del starter kit from Amazon that I absolutely loved. Didn't know how to smoke a pipe. So I remember sitting there trying to smoke this thing, and in retrospect, I realized that I was smoking it like a cigarette or a cigar because I had experience with smoking both. And I was pulling really hard on the draw, and every time I smoked a pipe, I would get serious tongue bite. And after a while, I gave it up. I put the pipe away in, must have been March of 2018, this year, and went back to cigar smoking because it was getting warmer, and I was spending more time hanging out with my wife on the deck, and I guess it must have been April or May I actually gave up pipe smoking because it was getting warmer and I was just smoking cigars. I didn't pick up pipe again. Well, that's not true. I picked it up infrequently, trying it again, because I really wanted to learn how to smoke a pipe. So I would do some more research on tongue bite, and then pick a pipe up again, and still get tongue bite. And one day it just kind of clicked on me to sip, like slowly, like a kiss. And I tried that, and it worked for me. And at this point I had gone to pipes. I started buying also pipes with longer stems. I have a Falcon pipe. If you've never heard of that, it's a really strange modular design pipe with I think it's aluminum or stainless steel shaft. And the air passage is twisted, and it's supposed to cool the air. And you can change out the bowls on this thing. The bowls just screws off, and they have bowls, different size bowls that you can buy. So I bought a normal length Eagle at some point, and I said, well, let me see if I can find a longer shaft to try that. Maybe that'll alleviate the tongue bite. That didn't really work. So then cigarsandpipes.com was having a sale on their Battaccini church wardens. So I bought one of those, and I tried it, and that did help a little bit, but it really didn't, the tongue bite didn't really alleviate until I figured out to sip, almost like you're kissing somebody, just a tiny little, like that. And once I figured that out, I still get tongue bite, but it's not bad. So I'm still learning, I'm still trying to figure things out. I believe experimenting with dryness of tobacco and methods of smoking, where to place the pipe bit in your mouth, where to position it, is a key. But I'm one of those guys who I'm plagued with tongue bite. I'm just trying to figure it out. Currently, in my smoking sessions, I will get tongue bite, a little bit of tongue bite at the end of the evening when I smoke, after I've had maybe 2 bowls. It's getting uncomfortable. And then, of course, I don't know if you guys experienced this, you go and you brush your teeth before you get in bed, and you want to scream because your tongue is absolutely burning because of the tongue bite. But in the morning, it seems to be okay. Like, I don't feel it right now, so like I could smoke again tonight. So that's my experience with pipes. I found out about the YTPC from the Bearded Welshman. I told you the story about how I found John, and his videos, and I've watched all of them, John, early on talked about joining the YTPC, and I figured All right, it's time. I was really worried about not having something to talk about sitting in front of the camera and having nothing to say, but apparently that's not the case. So I decided to try my hand at making a video. I ordered an octopus tripod and some Panda mics. Thanks, John, for that suggestion. And I plan on making some more videos, not just in the car, but at home. Maybe some guest appearances with Mrs. Eddie. Maybe get some of my daughters in. I'm sure you'll have a shot of my dog Gracie or two in there because I love her to pieces. She's a German pointer, short hair. So yeah. So hello. This is my inaugural YouTube pipe community video. I want to talk about this pipe that my wife got me for my birthday yesterday. It is a Savinelli unfinished Series 320 Author, and I wanted to show it because it's new, and I wanted to show you what it looked like before it was I smoked it. And what would happen is I have another Savinelli that I bought about a month ago, and I've had this for about a month, and I wanted to show the difference between the pipe that I have been smoking and the brand new Savinelli, and the difference that about a month of smoking does to the unfinished pipe. As you can see, the oils from my hand and the tobacco smoke has infused the wood, giving it a nice patina, a nice start. I expect it to be darker even still after a few more months of smoking it. But I also wanted to show that this has a long way to go. I can't wait to start smoking the Author. I asked for this pipe based on a recommendation from George Bruno Gray Bailey on YouTube, and he bought an Author and was just touting it up, and I said I had to have one of these, so I asked my wife for my birthday to get me one. There's a difference between the pipes. This is a bent brandy shape, and this is an Author shape. You can see the different shapes of the bowls. This way, the brandy is much taller, but it's not as fat. I think I like the Author much better than the brandy. I do. I started to make this video with the inspiration from John Williams, who's the bearded Welshman, and thought I might start making videos and introducing them to the YouTube pipe community. So hopefully this is the first of many videos, and hopefully I'll get better at this. And I'll see you in the next video.